Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list or whatever you're doing out there. We're going to add to it, and I got to tell you, if you like rogues, and if you're here, I'm sure you like rogues. If you like them, you are in such a great place to hang out, and I'm glad you're here with us. Folks, I am back with more City of Beats. I have unlocked an amazing acid link gun that plays beautiful, harmonious piano music, and I will shut up very soon. The goal today is to enjoy this roguelite bullet hell and make all kinds of awesome music. Your attack fires additional beams at the same target while dashing. Enemies destroyed by your power attack fire projectiles at other nearby enemies. We're gonna go with additional bandwidth this time. Now, if you missed the first video, we showed off two of the opening weapons in the game. They are quite fun, and they make different types of music. Needless to say, the game has been a blast to play, and as promised, I will try to be much quieter than usual so that we can enjoy the music here. Now, as I've played a little bit more, I have found that using the secondary attack is pretty critical to being able to perform well in the game, and we didn't see as much of that in the first video I did of the game because I was still kind of getting to know it. Does a great job of pulling you into the music and helping you build up a rhythm via the music. You just really feel immersed and part of the entire culmination of sound and action. I keep coming back to the game for more. If this is your first time seeing the game, we're going to get a reward every time, and you're going to get different types of artifacts along the way. That's what I'm going to call them. When your supercharge ends, trigger a shockwave that deals 100 damage to nearby enemies. This is a legendary due to the way it's colored. That's how we know that. This one looks interesting too, but I'm going to go with the legendary drop. What they're talking about with the supercharge is this right here. Now we'll go ahead and show that off in the next encounter. It kind of gives you a momentary capability to fire off your powered up beam for a period of time, and then when that ends, it's gonna have an added effect due to what we just picked up. So I just fired it off. You see we've got the red beam going, and then that was the ending due to what we just picked up in that artifact. No enemies around at the time. That's okay, we'll get them next time. Ah, that was a good volley. Almost there. Now, the game does feature quite a bit of meta progression opportunities, and I have taken advantage of that. Increases barrier duration after dashing by 18%. Increases the range in which orbs dropped by enemies are pulled towards you. This is great for keeping the shield up or hit points. We're going to go with this orb attraction. So you have both stat buffs that you can increase. You also have these artifacts that you can purchase, and you can bring in up to 3, and those provide interesting effects as well. We'll show that off when we get back to the hub area. Perfect. Okay, now this would be an upgrade to Fly Trap, which we already have. I like this one quite a bit. You are now able to supercharge your weapon while it overheated, canceling the cooldown. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. Let's do that. I remember how I was saying that I was able to bring some purchased artifacts in. One of those, when we have elite combat stages, I get some health back. I am going to go ahead and pay for that and level up the Fly Trap. Perfect. Elite stages have the spiky outline. All right, now that we've established that. Let's go ahead and fire off that super in this next wave. Amazing. Okay, look at this. While charging up for detonation, barrels pull enemies towards them. Stun duration is increased by 80%. Might as well. Might as well. Stun the hell out of them. Okay. It's boss time. Fire off this special in a moment. There we go. We go. Oh, disabled the gun. That's all right. Oh, the barrel is great for those shielded guys. Saving our supercharge when the boss activates again. There we go. Wonderful. Now this is great because at the end of this encounter, we're going to get a weapon mod, which is going to make that primary or secondary all that much better. Most of them do make a pretty big difference. You have to be extra careful in this area because it is possible to get hit with damage over time. These weapons that are firing at us are acidic. So you kind of go into this poisoned state. But not that time. Let's see what we got here. Your power attack targets multiple enemies at once, or your attack's beams connect to additional targets and link them together. You know, I think we're gonna go with this. Isn't that awesome? Hey, cheers to you, by the way. I'm still enjoying the hell out of that Alaskan roast that I picked up on the trip. This is Raven's Blood that I'm drinking. Specifically, their Dead Man's Reach blend. We gotta fire up that barrel. There we go. Come on. All right, not too shabby. Powerful crits. Your power attacks critical damage increased by 40%. Seeking projectiles triggered by your upgrades stick to their targets and deal damage over time. I don't think we have any seeking projectiles yet. Critical hits charge your weapon by 2%. Boy, oh boy. You know, I think we're going to go with the powerful crits. And if we can find anything along the way that boosts our crit chances, might be worth taking a look at. Maybe we can get some life here. Increases your weapon damage over the next 2 encounters. The next 3 times you would get a condition while you don't, like the acid one. Let's go ahead with this. Nice. Alright. Just trying to decide if I want to take on this turret or not. We gotta go for it, right? Let's do it. Those guys right there, gotta take them out before they can explode, because they explode in a very wide area. You can see the circle. So you take them out or you get the hell out of the way. There we go. Uh-oh. Wow. By a literal thread. Increases the chance of blocking attacks. That's probably what we should do. However, I'm more drawn to the crits than ever. We got some health back because that was an elite encounter, but nowhere near what we need. And so I'm going to peek ahead a little bit and see if there's an opportunity to get some health back. Potentially up there, but probably not worth skipping a defensive upgrade. So we'll go this way. I have not gotten through this second set of stages yet. They're pretty challenging with the whole damage over time effect being applied by some of the enemies. Wonderful. What do we got here? Too stubborn to die. While your health are below 30, any additional damage you receive is reduced by 50%. When getting hit while close to overheating, your block chance is increased. When taking health damage, your barrier is activated for 1 second. I think we'll probably go with that since it's active right now. All right. Got the acid condition. Useless upgrade. This upgrade does nothing. I have no idea why it is here. Please don't choose this. I'm sorry. Boy, you know, they did that in Rice as well, if you've played Rice. I don't know. For each of your power upgrades, lightning strikes triggered by your upgrades deal 20% more damage. I wish we had something that triggered those. When your shield breaks, trigger a shockwave. We can do that. That sounds all right. Okay. So, it's the difference between an elite combat encounter with a higher chance for a nice upgrade or just an accuracy upgrade. I think we probably should go with the normal encounter for now. See if we can make it to that second boss. Superstorm. While supercharged, nearby enemies are struck by lightning. Each strike deals 30 damage. So there we go. There's something that does some lightning. Whenever an enemy hits you, the enemy closest to you is struck by lightning. Now the lightning stuff is dropping left and right. That sounds okay. That's one that I wish we would have got, you know, a handful of levels ago. And we could have chosen upgrades to kind of complement that. Get lightning striking all over the damn place. That's how that one's going to end. Okay, so let's give you a look at the meta progression options here. Might help you decide if you want to go all in on this game or not. So you can purchase buffs along the way, right? As I have here, using these fragments. However, you get to a point where you do get slightly constricted with what you can do, and so I cannot put in any more traits because I've gotten to a maximum amount of fragments that can be applied. However, according to this, as I progress more, this should be able to be expanded. So I'm assuming that I need to progress past that second area that we just met our fate in. Currently, there are a total of 3 weapons I can utilize. I quite like the repeater. The lightning bow is a lot of fun, but I usually do better with the repeater. And the acid link gun is new, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I don't know, though, between the acid link gun and the repeater, which one is better. This one might overall be a little bit stronger. Our man Wrench here is where you buy these artifacts that I was talking about. So these are the 3 that I have. I like this one quite a bit because it enhances your capability to find, you know, a lot more rare upgrades. Then you can upgrade the artifact even more, which I'm going to do there, utilizing our bounty tokens. So this foreseeably is going to help me get a little bit further. These will as well. And as you can see here, there's quite a bit more that are going to open up along the way that I'm excited to see what they do. Folks, this is City of Beats, and I'm having a great time with it. So you may want to check this one out and dive in a little bit more and make all kinds of awesome music. Anyway, hey, let's do this again sometime, shall we? Let's get together out on the Goat Force Gaming channel. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because that's what we do every time here. And you know what else? We'll give away a video game at least once a week because giveaways are awesome and so is your support, and that has driven us all the way to the point we are now where we can do these. All right, hey, you have a great rest of your day. Appreciate your support. We'll see you next time out here. Goodbye.